Well, I hope you enjoyed that one with my lightsaber with the green lightsaber that I had. This one here is actually one of the early lightsabers that Next Level had, which is the company where I got my customized lightsabers from, and they are one of the very best. This actually here is one of their earlier lightsabers that they had. This is actually a very light plastic golden lightsaber hilt. It's actually a Padawan's lightsaber, which I didn't even realise at the time. But the style of this looks pretty cool, and of course, looking very golden is very superb. It makes you a very strong Jedi, or a Sith, depending on which side you want to be on. But the length of these lightsaber blades, as you can see, they're very thin and much longer compared to the standard blades that I've been showing you just lately. These are how they first started out as, and they've since progressed onwards now, and they're still very popular. You know, you can still get them online depending where you want to get them from. I got mine at a very cheap price. But this lightsaber actually fits perfectly for my OC character, because this is what Darth Titan, that's my Sith Lord OC's name, would have had something like this, and it was very golden like, and it was a red lightsaber that he would have had. Because this is actually when he would have peaked at his Sith Lord intensity. And the only time he would ever use this golden lightsaber was depending on who he would face with. If he was to be like trapped, or if he was upon defeat, or if death was upon him by his opponent who would try and kill him off, he would go into super darkside mode and he would pull this saber out, and he would just go into absolute Sith rampage mode until he finally had enough. So yeah, this is one of the lightsabers you wouldn't want to see my OC holding, because that means you know you were in for the fight of your life, or you will end up dying from him. It all depended on the situation that he was in. So I'm going to give this a demonstration to see how cool this is, though I must remind you though, from other users who have had these lightsabers, they're very light, hard plastic, and of course, depending how long your blade is, you have to be wary of your surroundings. But like I said, I've done a few practices before this, but I've never actually done it with this right now. So that being said, guys, I hope you enjoy this, seeing me with Darth Titan's lightsaber. Enjoy!